even today. They want to look for any source of water, any source of spiritual knowledge, except what Jesus offers. Well, no, we got to reread the Old Testament and pull these little randoms out. No. What did Jesus teach you? What does Jesus tell you? They want to reject Jesus. They want to go back to their own works. They want to say, if I do this, and that, that's what saves me. He says, your jars hold no water. Remember the Pharisees? Remember how they tried to follow every law? They measured out 10% to make sure they didn't miss a tithe. They never would do anything on the Sabbath, although it turned out they did. They were not very good at keeping it, as Jesus points out. But they tried to keep every law of the Old Testament. And Jesus is like, yeah, you got to be better than them if you want saved. So what do people do? A lot of people came to Christ. A lot of Pharisees came to Christ. And then what did they try to do? We got to go back to the old law. And he's like, Paul's like, you foolish Galatians, what are you doing? You're trying to fill up a pot that can't hold water. Water comes from trust in Christ. And that leads you to good works, of course, but salvation comes from trusting in Christ. He says they've committed two evils. They forsook the living water and they tried to dig their own waters. What is he telling you? Your work is never going to be enough. You need to go to Jesus. That's it, period.